Coming up next on LolcowLive.
Bro, look, you put me in the worst situation ever. You're threatening to literally shoot someone.
What I stated is I'm going with my truck. I'm going to have I will be strapped. If anything, it's what you call an implied threat.
Stressful day.
Very stressful day. Should we talk about what happens?
We can talk about what happened.
Okay.
Do you want me to start or do you want to frame it?
You can start.
Well, a couple episodes ago, we had a guy named Overlord send a $20 donation. He called me useless. And I asked for him to be banned, and I was basically outvoted on it. So I took the L. I sat back on it. It's like, hey, invite him to Fat Camp. Right? So I had a little falling out with a guy in Discord named Omni, and he got real disrespectful with me, playing some clips designed to be hurtful. And I wanted him banned for a week. So I asked Baja to ban him for a week. And he went around and Keem unbanned him, said my ban wasn't valid. I sat on it for about 2 days and it ate me up. Like, it ate me up at my core. I even messaged Keem and spoke to him about it privately.
At the end of the day, you demanded that Omni gets banned and that John gets demodded. And if not, you were just going to stay there and you wouldn't leave the Discord server. You wouldn't let me calm things down. So then I actually ended the VC. And then at some point in that, you threatened to murder people, which then caused other people to cancel from going to Fat Camp, which now puts me in a weird situation.
Yeah, I've done extensive research for the last hour on that. One person is canceled. One.
That's not true.
That is true. I've talked to every person. I've talked to every single content creator in the network. I've talked to Lord Rush. I've talked to the people there. One person is canceled. His name is Drip Tip.
That's not what I'm hearing. I'm hearing the exact opposite. Maybe they're being nice so you don't shoot them at Fat Camp like you threatened to do to John. I don't know.
I've apologized to John. I've apologized to everybody I've server muted. Everybody's accepted my apology.
Well, now, but bro, I can't have you there. Bro, okay, if you so as much, right? Pepper spray someone at Fat Camp, I get sued. I don't know how you want me to deal with this because I've already
dealt with it. Here's the problem. We're $25 from RV. We either find somebody to replace Drip Tip or I fundraise it on Local Gaming.
Who the fuck is Drip Tip?
He was one of the guys that bought a spot for the second week of the show. He paid $2,500 for the second week of Fat Camp. It was from the 23rd to the 28th. And he got refunded. He didn't get it refunded a full amount. He got refunded $2,000 of the $2,500. So that leaves Lord Rush holding the bag for $2,000, which is what we need to get the RV for Mike. I talked to Mike. Mike said he's down as long as he has a place to stay. I go, if I can get you the RV, will you continue to come to Fat Camp? He goes like 100%. I'm down for it. I go, if I can't raise the money and I'm willing to like give you my cabin space, which is a private space, and I'll sleep out in the public areas, would you still be willing to go there? And he said 100%.
Look, they're lying to you, Wings, because they're telling me they're not going if you're going. Look at Tina in the chat.
Who's they?
Well, I don't really want to put individual people on blast. But
no. If you're going to tell me that I'm failing stuff up, you need to give me receipts.
Well, I already
Tina's going to be contingent on Mike at all times. We know this.
I already told you Mike doesn't want to go, and obviously, if you call Mike, Mike's going to be nice to you because he doesn't want you shooting him. Bro, look, you put me in the worst situation ever. You're threatening to literally shoot someone.
What I stated is, I'm going with my truck. I'm going to have a gun. I will be strapped. That's what I stated. I didn't threaten anybody. If anything, it's what you call an implied threat.
You said
but
more
that was
than
me implying that I would be willing to defend myself if it came to it.
You took it way farther than that.
No, I didn't. You can go back and look at the logs. The logs are there, not been cleared. We can do it right live if you want to.
Was it not in voice chat?
You said it in voice chat.
It was not in voice chat. It was in text.
You said stuff in voice chat.
I said one thing in voice chat. Somebody goes, what if Omni slaps you and runs away from you? I'm like, oh, I can catch him with my truck. That's exactly what I stated.
What I heard in voice chat and what other people heard in voice chat was way farther than that.
You weren't even there when that was stated.
Who did he say it to?
I heard you say.
Omni.
I heard you say.
Retro Super
in a
chatted
voice chat.
$20.
What did you say to John?
Wings threatened to run people over with his truck in the VC today.
He did threaten to run people over with the truck.
I just told you exactly how it happened.
You said, John, how you're going to deal with John. You go, well, I'm bringing my truck and I'm strapped and I will shoot you.
I never said that last part.
And then
Show
you
it to
also,
me.
It was a voice chat. Then you
It
also
wasn't a voice chat. I never said that in voice chat. Don't come at me with them lies.
I'm not lying.
Show me the clip. Show me somebody recording it.
I mean, we'll take somebody.
It didn't
else's
happen
word.
because it didn't exist.
Then you also said something
You're
about
trying to say out of 50 people, nobody was recording?
There was another thing where you said about pepper
It's
spraying.
illegal to record on our server.
Yeah.
You will
also
be banned
said,
for doing it.
You also said something about pepper spraying someone.
Yeah, John.
Okay.
Which I already apologized to him.
Wings.
Are you?
You have to be banned from Fat Camp, and it's not.
No. That is not. This is bullshit.
What do you want me to do?
What I want you to do is we raise this $2,500 and everything is good.
Bro, I'm the one in charge. What do you want me to do? People are coming to me and they're saying I am not going. If Wings is going.
Show me right now.
I can't because then that puts that person in danger.
It does not put that fucking person in danger. You've been around me before.
I have been around you before.
Let me ask this to
willing
Boogie.
to say that person I was around is not the person you're being today.
Boogie, let me ask this. Are you aware of other creators that are telling you as well that they're not going if Wings is going?
There are people who are genuinely worried about your state of mind. I'm one of them. I don't know that you would actually hurt me, or I'm not even sure that you would hurt anybody else. But the fact that you're even threatening it shows your mind is not in a good place. Maybe,
Well, okay, John, get in here. That was the other thing. I had to demod John just to settle things down. I had to remove the VCs because Wings was hijacking the whole server.
John. One sec.
Look, I like the fact that you're trying to make this right. I do. But there's other people that I don't really want to out that are saying like, bro, if he's going, I'm not going, dude. I'm not fucking dying at Fat Camp.
Well, they cannot go. I'm more important to this project than they are.
Yo.
John, what's the situation? Wings said he apologized to you or something.
Yeah, he did. He apologized. He was being the bigger man. Honestly, I didn't think his ego was going to let him do it, but he did apologize to me. And he said he apologized to the other guys that he muted today, but I can't speak to that one.
You can call them in one by one if you want to.
There's a debate on whether or not he threatened to kill you at Fat Camp. Do you believe he threatened to kill you at Fat Camp?
Yeah, I mean, he implied it implicitly. He said he was showing up with a gun in his truck because I said that I was going to whip your ass because you challenged Omni to a boxing fight.
This plot
John,
will end up with a punishment, so just get to it.
Did I ever specifically state that I would shoot you in voice chat
for a minute or two?
To be honest, I was calling you a fucking pussy. I was yelling at you. I was really mad at you. So I didn't hear that, but I mean, you said that you were going to show up and you had a gun in your truck.
Well, let me also did I state I would pepper spray you?
I heard that you said that, but I wasn't in there for that because I actually have a job that I was working on the side. So
I'm stating this because one is true, one is not true. One is completely fabricated.
You also said you're going to run over Omni though.
I did say that, and
then we told you, whoa, you can't say that. That's against TOS. And you said, I don't give a fuck. I'm going to run him over, and kept saying it over and over again.
I didn't do that.
And you did talk about shooting. Like, I mean, you did talk about shooting people.
Thank you.
That was,
you said it to Rush. You said that
that was Lord Rush.
Yeah, but I'm saying you're still like you do.
Talking about hitting people over the head with a hammer and like snipers on towers and shit.
I know, but here's the thing, Wings, you do when you say stuff like that and stuff, my hands are tied. I'm organizing a live event. There's multiple content creators coming. There's fans coming. Do you know how fucking irresponsible it would be for me to let you go after you made threats like that? Like, what do you want me to do?
Why do you not want me to go?
I do want you to go, but now you put me in this weird spot.
It's not a weird spot at all. It seems like something. Here's what's actually happening, and I can tell you, people don't want to go to it because they don't want to get their ass beat. One of them might not have a leg, right? And one of them might have a bad hip.
Tina just now, or did you at some other point?
No, when I say get their ass beat, that's probably a bad way of saying it. I'm talking about I'm talking about like from workouts and things like that, like a very miserable experience.
I assure you, if you don't go, all of these people will still be there.
Like here's the thing. Here's my thing, right? If they're willing to like sabotage Fat Camp by not going because I'm going, that means I can't do anything live again with any of the other hosts because they're afraid of me. It extends way beyond Fat Camp.
Well, definitely Fat Camp would be a no, and then there'd have to be a cooldown. Look, if at Creator Clash, right, there was someone that was making threats, and iDubbbz, since we're talking about a Creator Clash today, if iDubbbz and his wife knew that this person was making threats to harm people at their event, and they allowed them in, they explicitly allowed them in, and then something bad happened, you know who's responsible for that? iDubbbz and Anissa.
Do you think I'm going to do something?
No. But
why are you even concerned with it?
Because I didn't think you'd threaten people today with murder in the Discord.
And honestly, I could see people like not wanting to mess with that at all. Because I mean, they had a whole bunch of people in PayPig chat today. I know we're not supposed to talk about in there, Keem, but I feel like it's okay to talk about. But a lot of guys were not happy with the whole murder thing at all. Because I mean, even if like you're trying to get off on this technicality on the shooting, I mean, you told Omni you were going to run him over with your truck. That was explicit.
And dude, I get that you're being trolled and you're trying to, and like I get that you're just saying shit out of anger. I 100% get it. But people don't take you that way. They're taking this as a serious fucking threat. Like, bro, I don't want to be anywhere near fucking Wings. If he's going, I'm not going. This is what they're saying to me. I'm not joking. I'm not joking, Wings. And now
who is it?
And then I say the name and then put them on blast.
They're going to get memed in the chat, dude. Everybody's going to be in members waiting, saying they're scared of Wings, yada yada yada. Like, there's a reason why. Like, you're about to get bullied. I
can isolate it really quickly. It isn't Xylee because she just woke up. Billy just woke up, so it's not him. Like, the milkers aren't going to begin with. So that leaves Queens, like possibly some people from Nerds.
Fucking Tina already said she's not fucking going.
Well, Tina's not going if Mike doesn't go. If Mike goes, Tina goes. That's how that always works.
Well, Mike told me, he was the first one that told me, he's like, bro, I'm not going if he's threatening to do that. I'm not. Wings is not in the right state of mind. Everyone's seen it. You're not in the right state of mind. What?
I wish, Jordy, I had when I completely lost my mind, I wish I had people doing for me what we're trying to do for you. I hope you can learn to really appreciate it. Try to navigate you through this.
I honestly,
thank God Keem was there for me this summer.
When I first
thank God you were there.
When I first heard that you were getting trolled to the point of making threats, I literally laughed. I didn't even take it serious. And then it started clicking. Wait, I'm the person in control. I'm the one organizing the event. Oh God. Then it started clicking to me. I can't let you go. It took me like a good hour for me to be like, put my boss hat on and be like, whoa, like, dude, like he's got to get banned. Like, I don't know what to do.
Let's see what Harley thinks about this.
I still don't understand the problem. This is my opinion, okay?
If
somebody walks up to me and reaches into the pocket and hands me $20 so that they can call me a cocksucker to my face or call me useless, whatever they want to call me, I feel like I'm the superior person there because I would never waste my money on something like that. If someone specifically comes on the server just to shit on you, let them. Right? Like, fuck them. Let them shit on you. Who cares? I don't understand.
It's just a fucking tough situation. And again, a light bulb didn't even click in my head until, Lord Rush told me all these people are backing out. And then I called other content creators, asked them what they're doing. Then people called me and they're like, bro, I'm not going if he's going. What's up, Harley?
Yo, what up? Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you fine.
So what was it exactly? He said that you're a useless person.
The useless thing wasn't a trigger word like you were staying. It was just one of those things I was already upset. Like, I've been on a very low calorie diet recently. And like I've been doing on Ozempic, so I'm always nauseous, super low calories. I'm trying to drop like 45 pounds before Fat Camp, right? So like, anytime you do any kind of weight cut, you feel like shit. I messed up today and I ran one of the fans off with my comments, and I need to make that.
No way! I'll tell you something right now. that person that you ran off had no fucking chance at fat camp. If a couple of words are going to hurt them, they're like, I'm not doing it. Yeah, right, bro. You wanted to go fucking pig out tonight. Don't act like he said something and now you ran off. They lost that battle in their head. That's what it's all about. That's not on you. That's on them.
I know it's a cop out, and I've said this to Keem twice already. I'm like, the people that want to back out aren't backing out. They're using me as a scapegoat.
Yeah.
Because nobody in this network honestly believes that trash.
Lord Rush, what do you got for us?
Well, I just wanted to go over a couple things that I heard on the show that are pretty much wrong. So one, there was several people that called me and messaged me saying that they didn't want to come because of wings. Only one person that was paying ticket dropped out. That was the drip tip.
But there's other people that don't want to go.
Correct. And then there was $2,500 that was given to me. I refunded all $25. I'm not quite sure why wings went from $25 to $2,000, but it was $2,500.
Because you stated to me, because I wrote it down, that $2,000 is what you needed for the RV.
Yeah, that was me putting in the other $500 to make damn sure.
I don't really care about the money. I just care about the safety of everyone. And now you put me in a fucking weird spot, bro.
Well, that was the misunderstanding there, Rush.
Yeah. No, you're fine. Next thing. So I'll talk about me and then I'll talk about John. So about me and him did have a back and forth. I told him that if anybody had spoke to me like he spoke to you as a boss situation, I'd walk them outside the gate, fire their ass, and send them home with half a paycheck. And then that's when me and him got into the whole back and forth situation where he was like, well, I'd come back the next day and shoot you, blah, blah, blah.
No. I said, you don't understand subterfuge. I would easily come back today to try to apologize and then
and then shoot me.
Yeah.
Yeah, apologize and then shoot me. Yeah, so he's going to come back, walk it back, apologize, and then shoot me.
You were like, it wasn't, I didn't say that. What I said was slightly worse than that.
Yeah, well, I'm just saying, there's a way to everybody.
I explained to him how it works in the oil field. First, you got to have a gate card, and then that's 10 miles away. The gate is. You're not getting through your ass through the gate because before you even get out of the truck, your ass is sniped. It's gone.
So just to be clear, there is at least 4 separate instances where he talked about murdering someone else in our community, right? There's not just one rage quit thing. It's like 4 different things. Plus, there's a whole text, I'm going to run you over with my truck, that's in the main chat. Bro, there's 5 different...
He's goofing around.
There's 5 different murder allegations. Like, bro...
I'm going to go and say shock jock here. I was being very shock jockey.
I'll say the last 2 things, and then I'm going to jump off, okay? So the next thing is, yes, wings. I mean, you can't say you denied it because Boogie was there and Keem was there. They did hear you threaten John, full context, that you was just going to show up, and if the dude even looked at you, you was going to fucking mess him up with the gun.
Here's the thing, Lord Rush. That happened in private, not in the public channels where people were worried about.
Shouldn't happen anywhere, though.
Lord Rush, am I crazy? In the VC, didn't he say, I'd shoot you? I swear to God, I heard that.
He 100% did. But
thank you.
This is my last thing, and this is to try to cover everything. Do I think Wings would have to absolutely do it? No. I've seen this shit happen. Yeah, I've seen this shit happen in the oil field. People that would actually do it never talk about it. First of all, they're just going to show up and do it. They don't talk about it. 2, I mean, if he was actually going to shoot people, you got people that live in his own state that's trolled him for 15 years. He would have already done something about that. So
Wings,
is he actually
Wings
going to do it?
isn't going to harm a fly. I already know for a fact. But you still put me in a horrible situation. There are still people that are not going to go now because you're going. Bro,
I hate it. I could give a fuck less if I go to fat camp or not. My biggest issue with this is I don't want to be the odd man out again, right? We had the PK camping trip, which I just didn't go to. Then we had the camping trip that we did last November or somewhere in that time, which I had a gallbladder failure on the first day, so I spent most of that trip in the hospital, which you guys covered for me. And now, a trip I actually can go to, I'm getting banned from it, and it sucks.
Previously on LolcowLive.
Just wait till you have no testosterone, Keemstar. Just wait till you have to carry 200 extra pounds around and have no vitamin D. I feel like death every single fucking day of my life.